Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to you from Harare, St. John's Astro. I'm joined by one of the management team for Ghana Revenue Authority, Mr. Desmond. Sir, good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Yes, you guys must be in a good mood today. Not starting out early on in the morning when it is cold. How's the mood in the camp today after your first hit out?
Okay, so the mood is great. In fact, yesterday we came in and we conquered. So the mood is very high, and we believe or we are ready to conquer again today. We want to take it one match at a time. So yeah, the mood is very high.
One match at a time it is, and we are looking forward to a thrilling performance again, a commanding performance. However, I'm sure Bulawayo Hockey Club will give you a strong run for your money. And any word for the fans back home?
Of course, we know no team here came to play. So once they are here, they are in for a tough time, and we are also coming to give them a tough time. So we want to tell our fans out there back home and then the Ghana Revenue Authority that we are going to deliver. So they should just chill and relax.
Chill and relax because they are going to deliver. Mr. Desmond, I'm looking forward to tasting that Ghanaian jollof later on in the hotel.
Sure.
Thank you so much for your time.
Before you come, you'll be ready.
Great. Thank you so much for your time and all the best for this encounter.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back. I'm joined in booth by the BHC manager, Ms. Tsitsi. Good afternoon. A little voiceless.
Afternoon, how are you? Yes, from all the screaming and the excitement.
Yes, excitement it is. And your side did perform very well in your first hit out last night against bitter rivals Hippo Valley, but coming short, but all the same, plenty of promise around.
Yes, that's true. Well, you know, we've been at each other's backs and whatever, but we knew this was coming. We hoped for an equalizer or to actually beat them because we did play them out a week before we came here and we actually managed to draw. But it was a good game and the better side won.
Better side did win. And all the same, your prospects for this one and the rest of the tournament going forward, how's the mood in the camp?
Well, today the guys are quite psyched up. They're going to give it their all and we're hoping for wins.
Hoping for wins, and wins you shall be granted should things roll your way. Thank you so much for your time, Manageress Tsitsi for Bulawayo Hockey Club. Ladies and gentlemen, push-ups to come soon. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
Elizabeth Opoku from Ghana. I'm the captain of the Ghana Revenue Authority hockey team, the ladies side, and we've been preparing since early 2025 because we played our league in 2025, and throughout the league we were optimistic about our coming to the African Championship because we are the defending champions, and God be so good, we won our league and preparation has been good so far. So we are here to take back the trophy to Ghana. They know themselves, nothing special, as they've been doing always. They should keep the support coming and we wouldn't disappoint them. We are bringing the trophy back to Ghana, so their prayers, their support, their cheers in the stands, at their homes, at their various workplaces, they should keep them coming because we also deliver on this pitch. Yeah. Morale in camp is 100% because we play for our institution and preparation has been just top-notch. In terms of welfare and logistics, everything is fine. And morale from the players is also high because our main target is to take the trophy back home. So nothing more, nothing less, just taking the trophy. That's our focus. Yeah.
My name is Eugene Jumo Achampong, captain of the Ghana Revenue Authority hockey men's team. Yes, we knew that we were definitely going to qualify for the championship. So right from the beginning of our league season, our main aim was everything that we were doing was geared towards competing in the club's championship. Yes, they are feeling very good. Most of us have played in the championship for some time now, and a few of them playing for the first time. So it's quite a kind of a mixed feeling. But then in total, I think that morale in camp is good and the boys are ready.
Yo, what's up? This is Jera. So, word of the day, focus on the winning, keeping positive. See you there.
I think appreciating where Hippo is from. It's Hippo Valley Estate, it's a farm. So you'll find that the players, their background is their children, initially of employees on the farm. So for them to get to this level, where you're competing for the top crown in Africa, coming from a farm in the middle of, Tirezi, the low belt of Zimbabwe, I think it means the world to a lot of the players here. And in fact, to myself, to actually say we're now on a continental stage coming from that particular background. But getting here it's a team effort. And I think part of the team that you don't see here is those who have helped us to get to this point, the sponsors who've put in a significant amount of money to pay for everything that has managed to get us here. I think we're particularly appreciative to Hewlett's to get us to this continental tournament.
Honestly, I'm so excited. I can't believe that we are finally here. We get to play some good hockey. We get to watch some good hockey. It's been a really long journey from last year qualifying, I think it was in January, and trying to get the pieces together, getting the team together, getting the logistics together because we traveled. And honestly, I feel so grateful to be here. The good thing is we know each other quite well. I think everyone who's come from out of the country, we have played together before, and we've had a few practices together as well. So gelling, we've gelled. We just have to see how we come together on match day, because everyone has to give their best, and that comes down to individuals.
My name is Amr El Hadi. I'm playing in Port Fahd hockey team. Just we came here to African Cup for Club Champions. I like all the times we are preparing well, training well, and we came here to get the champions. We came here because we are champions of the Egyptian League, and this is the first time, second time for us to join this tournament, and we hope that we win. First of all, I want to thank the Zimbabwe Hockey Federation, because I think the field is very well, organized very well, And every time we come back to Egypt, we tell about our friends all things is good about this journey.
It's always really good to have stuff on home soil. Pretty pumped, the ladies are pretty pumped to have it back home. And I'm sure with home support, we should be able to give people a good show.
Oh, we're super excited. I mean, for our team, we've qualified quite a number of times, but just hadn't had the funds to be able to travel to other African countries. So just the fact that we're hosting it it's excitement, and just, yeah, purely, it's just purely excitement.
This is a big opportunity for hip-hop, both men's and women's. I think for all the teams in Zimbabwe, it's such a big opportunity, a big stage for all the teams, because hosting such a big tournament means a lot for everyone.
Sing as much as you can, all right, allow us to do the playing, all right, and hopefully, we can't control results, but we're looking forward for the best.
Sijabulile ukubana siya ku Accc njalo ama-players ethu ama-spirits abo high, and silethemba lokubana sizadlala kuhle ku-Accc njalo silethemba lokubana ama-result azasifavor ukubana sihambe ku-final.
Look, we are representing Maribiland as coming from this region, but I think we're also there representing Zimbabwe as a whole. And so we just would call on anyone from any part of the country to say, come support us at St. John's, the way we are playing. And not just us, I mean, there's Hippo as well, even though, yes, they are a competitor at this level, but they're also representing our country. And we have good camaraderie between the two clubs. And so, yeah, we would appreciate any support that comes our way.
Elizabeth Opoku from Ghana. I'm the captain of the Ghana Revenue Authority hockey team, the ladies side. And we've been preparing since early 2025, because we played our league in 2025. And throughout the league, we were optimistic about our coming to the African Championship, because we are the defending champions. And God be so good, we won our league, and preparation has been good so far. So we are here to take back the trophy to Ghana. They know themselves, nothing special, as they've been doing always, is to keep the support coming, and we wouldn't disappoint them. We are bringing the trophy back to Ghana, so their prayers, their support, their cheers in the stands, at their homes, at their various workplaces, they should keep them coming, because we also deliver on this pitch. Yeah. Morale in camp is 100%, because we play for our institution, and preparation has been just top-notch. In terms of welfare and logistics, everything is fine. And morale from the players is also high, because our main target is to take the trophy back home. So nothing more, nothing less, just taking the trophy. That's our focus. Yeah.
My name is Eugene Accc, captain of the Ghana Revenue Authority hockey men's team. Yes, we knew that we were definitely going to qualify for the championship. So right from the beginning of our league season, our main aim was everything that we were doing was geared towards competing in the club's championship. Yes, they are feeling very good. Most of us have played in the championship for some time now, a few of them playing for the first time. So it's quite a kind of a mixed feeling. But then in total, I think that morale in camp is good and the boys are ready.
Yo, what's up? This is Jera. So, word of the day, focus on the winning, keeping positive. See you there.
I think appreciating where Hippo is from. It's a Hippo Valley estate, it's a farm. So you'll find that the players, their background is
a warm afternoon here in Harare, the capital of Zimbabwe, the hosts of the 2026 Africa Cup for Club Champions. I am your host with the most, Ben Muchedzi, joined in commentary by my trusty buddy, Mudi Manyao, and my Egyptian counterpart, Lola. It is Ghana Revenue Authority to take on Bulawayo Hockey Club out of Zimbabwe. Just to take you through the two lineups as we go through the final exchanges here. Bulawayo on the left, playing right to left. Lining up in goals, we have Nam Tochukwu, Elphas Mazula, Osla Weret, Stanford Dambaza, who's the vice captain, Farai Machemedze, Philip Zindi in jersey 9, Munashe Makiseni in jersey 10, Constantine Muchono, Daniel Foster, Senior Mpofu, Kevin January, Walter Chuma, Joshua Engelbrett, Tamsanga Masuku, Takwana Gaidzanwa, jersey 24, and the substitute goalkeeper. Not sure who will be starting this one, but captain, jersey 27, is Tatenda Kanyangarara, with his little brother in jersey 28, Mutsawashe Kanyangarara. And to round off their squad is jersey 33, Alex Ndlovu, coached, of course, by the great Mike McKillop. The team manager being Kays Kanyangarara, as both teams step out onto the park. Brilliant colors on display, Mudi. Good afternoon. Take us through the GRA team.
Ben, how's it? Yeah, warmed up quite a bit here in Harare this afternoon, and our second day wasn't this way in the morning. We thought it was going to be jacket weather all day. Looking at this Ghanaian team, answer to a more Coffee, Prince Christopher, Coffee Agatius, Daniel, Coffee Obeng, Matthew, Kwesi, Henry, Ibrahim, Prince, Abo, Emmanuel, and Louis, who will be taking part in this encounter. They looked a very well polished side, this Ghanaian Revenue Authority side, and they'll be hoping to get on over their opposition this afternoon, who will be donning a blue strip. Bulawayo Hockey Club coming out of Zimbabwe, playing out in the southern part of the country in Bulawayo. They went down last night, so they'll be looking to change their fortunes very quickly. The Bulawayo side, the Ghana Revenue Authority making their way out from West Africa, and they'll be in a full white today.
Yes, I must tell you, Mudi, I was promised some Ghanaian jollof by team manager Mr. Desmond earlier on, and they promise authority on the field. I mean, Bulawayo Hockey Club will have something to say about that as we are about to get underway. Brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen.
So lots of support for the home side.
Yes, our umpires for the day are Brandon Neveling out of South Africa on the left, and Mr. Mustafa Fahmy hails out of Cairo, Egypt. We've got the caps out. Tatenda Kanyangarara playing forward today. Change of formation, interesting already. You see Connie Muchono to control things in midfield. Partnered with Kev January, who's on the ball here, to Osla Weret. Deep to Walter Chuma. Looks like a back three they'll be playing. Nashe Maxen out to...
Cleveland will start there, just fishing for that foot. However, cleaned up by the captain of the Ghanaian side. Good day to you all out in Accra and across the country over there in Ghana. Welcome to the stream. If you are wondering, if you've just joined for the first time on this African Federation Hockey account, it is the 36th staging of the Africa Cup for Club Championship. So the club winners from across Africa have arrived in Harare, Zimbabwe, in the southern part of the continent. Currently, the Bulawayo Hockey Club, a Zimbabwean team from the southern part of the country, they'll be in the blue against the Ghanaians, who going aerial at the beginning and called off it by the umpire.
Yes, defender's ball. Yes, it was into a 50-50 pocket, but obviously being thrown into the defensive half, they're bound to get control of it. As Mutsa Kanyangarara has a nice deft touch. Hand on the back there from Henry Korti, warned by umpire Neveling. Not again. Through ball to Janel Foster. A deft touch to Philip Zindi, who is into the D here. First circle penetration, looking for the short corner. Kev January with the chance.
Would have expected January, a man of his prowess, to easily put that away and give his side the lead. However, you've got to point out the man in goal for Ghana, the skipper, defending champions, and standards are extremely high.
Yes,
had an interview with him yesterday, and very serious man, Mr. Achimpong.
Yes, Kev January getting the shot on target, but the experience of the goalkeeper spreading himself very well in captain Mr. Achimpong. Chance here for Tatenda Kanyangarara. Expect the slider to come through. It is there. Kanyangarara on the ball. Reverse stick shot. Chops it. Fortunate backstick there. I think it was on for him. Early warning signs here for BHC. Got to back yourself. Kev January has had a strong start here for BHC. Tatenda Kanyangarara on the base. Good skills, turning, twisting, left, right, and center. Sends it into the D. Blocked by Luke Coffey. Kev January at the shot towards goal. Partially impeded there. It is a long corner. And that's 2 shots on goal for Kevin January. Well tracked by Walter Chuma.
Yeah, he won't be quite happy with that effort, conceding possession. Now the Ghanaians skip up. Oh, he's just a man wearing the infield player wearing the band. However, the team's captain is in goal. Number 12, Matthew Damali. This man on the ball, Damali Lukofi, has been
intercepted by Daniel Foster on the charge here. Through ball to Tatenda Kanyangarara, the danger man. Dribbling 1, dribbling 2, creating space here. He's going to look for that swivel, reverse stick shot towards goal. Deflected. It is a long corner.
Wow, that was a seriously impressive effort. Seemed to be well looked after by the defender. Unfortunately, that pass not getting to where they'd have wanted.
Yes, Bulawayo Hockey Club mean business with all the action here to our left so far. But Ghana Revenue Authority being kept in it. As that is Luke Coffey, Dewali on the ball. Back to Luke Coffey, jersey 24. Up the line from GRA. Aiming for jersey 21. Seem to get a number on the left back for, oh, that's number 3, Louis Kugbi. Makiseni for BHC. Through ball through to Daniel Foster. Nice loop around. BHC on the attack here. Unconvincing, that final ball, as Matthew Dewali, captain, look to be shielding the ball, covering there to the appeals of Connie Muchono. But all the same, it is a possession GRA. For Aima Chemedze, it was who's assisting. Overhead. Always going to go into the defensive Hassan's favor.
So restarting, and that'll be Werrett to January in the middle, who's a real live wire. Don't want to give him too much time and space on the ball. And
It's a lively start for Kev January with Oslo Weta transferring it. Daniel Forster competing for the 50-50 ball, but illegally so. Emmanuel Amable. This is Luke Coffey with the overhead into Opoku Obeng. Opoku Obeng in midfield, spreading it out. It's number 10, Henry Quarty. Quarty with a through pass. It's Kev January on the ball. No nonsense stuff from Menashe Makisen at the back. Mutsa Kanyangarara onto brother Tatenda. Through ball. Frantic start. Either way, I mean, the pace is phenomenal. Mundiwa.
Yeah, absolutely. Both these sides very well drilled, and the Ghanaians at the moment just looking to get themselves into this encounter. As you pointed out earlier, it was the Bulawayo Hockey Club who started the stronger of the two, but the Ghanaians now finding themselves playing on the right end of the park, which will bode well for them if they are able to carry on with that same attack. And a golden chance for them to take the lead, but looked after well by the man at goal. Nam Tochuku, the former Falcon boy.
Brilliant positioning from Nam Tochuku there. Back pass to Luke Coffey. Slider into the D. Cleared by Mutsa Kanyangarara. Hounded there by Prince Klutse. Overhead. Good take it was. But Luke Coffey covering particularly well. Hounded by Daniel Forster, who does steal the ball successfully. Through ball here. Chance for BIC. Shot towards goal. It is unfortunately wide.
Tell you what, Ben, I've really enjoyed Mr. Daniel Forster. His first year out of high school. And already at the highest stage in terms of club hockey on the continent. Looking well at home. Was captain of that Falcon side last year. Inspirational captain, and led us side to the promised land. Champions of the boys Super 12.
Yes, that was an absolute captain's knock. Also man and player of the tournament. He earned himself there, but all the same led his charges. Coached, of course, by McKillop and Coach Case Kanyangarara, who are the very same coaches who are in the dugout here. I mean,
yeah, so it would have been a no-brainer for them to pick him. He's one of their own.
100%.
Actually, also saw Mr. Kanyangarara and that family having a nice, good chat, as they would have looked after their boy at Falcon for plenty of years. So, yeah, always grateful, I'm sure.
Yes, always going for it. As GRA look to turn the screw here. Good skills by number 7. Into the D they go, onto the feet. Clever piece of footwork there from number 19, Evans Teye. Slipping it cleverly. Quick shuffle of the feet, finding Mr. Oslo Wetter's feet. Needs to do a little better in protecting his feet in the circle, but trickery from the Ghanaians there. A shout out to Mr. Shadrack Katele, legend, number 14 for the Hotspurs. Been there, done that. Short corner here for GRA. Luke Coffey with the drag flick finds the bottom left hand corner. Luke Coffey Diwali, jersey 24, 1-0. GRA.
And I was struck with precision, leaving nothing to chance as the Ghana Revenue Authority take a 1-0 lead here. The Bulawayo Hockey Club, well, if they needed a warning, don't concede any short corners because the Ghanaians are on fire in that set piece time.
Yes, just try and step up and mark outside the D and protect your feet as well, because of the silky skills of the forward line of Mr. Coffey in jersey 19. Ivan back to, oh, that's Kevin rather, back to Muchono, Oslo Weta. Weta with the through ball to Philip Zindi, jersey 9, sideline ball for BHC. Zindi on the attack here, goes onto the foot of jersey number 4, that's Manuel Amable. Weta with the hit into the D, chance here, bobbles dangerously. Revenue Authority, the more hungry to get to that.
They'll carry on now. I just wanting a circle entry. Earn yourself yet another one of those short corners so that you create something. And tell you what, easy as you like. A second goal scored for the Ghana Revenue Authority, making light work, it seems, of this Bulawayo club's defences. Not the start that I've wanted, because this, well, both goals have come within the first 15 as we're 3 minutes, well, 3.5 away from our first break. Disappointing effort. All your preparations and hard work. Yeah, a bit of just to restart our action, looking to crash it up, but that not convincing enough, that ball. Foster causing all sorts of problems, impeded, and now the GRA on a bit of a counter attack, setting the ball up the top of the field, and Engelbert will recover that for them.
Almost pulled off that reverse diagonal ball to jersey 18 here. It was in acres of space. Glory ball somewhat, but just finding his backstick instead. Well saved, Mr. Chochuku Nam. Sent up to Daniel Forster here. Good ball for forward runner, jersey 14. Senior Mpofu. Daniel Forster is having a very good game. Josh Engelbrecht on the ball. Back to Connie Mchono, controlling things for his side in midfield. Back to Connie Mchono. Transferring the ball left, right, center. Ah, good skill, young man. Good skills. Picked off in the end. Just a yard off the pace there. That's Ignatius Appiah. It's now coming off.
Yeah, both sides ringing the changes at the moment.
Amable back to Dawali. Back to Amable. Amable with the overhead, but marked off. Nakiseni on the ball here. Opoku on the ball. Left foot pass into the D. That is the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. The GRA with a 2-0 lead. Bulawayo Hockey Club putting in massive effort, although trailing at the minute by 2-0. And Ghana Revenue Authority somewhat bullish. It is half time. Oh, end of the first quarter, second chucker to come. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The afternoon fixture. Ghana Revenue Authority up by 2 ahead of Bulawayo Hockey Club with all to do. Oranges will prove to be nice. Connie Mutrono in midfield, Accc to Joshua Engelbrett. Engelbrett midfield here, but a little bit too late. Accc trying to hound together with Engelbrett. Played back here to Mable. Mable onto Luke Coffey. Damali through to, has gone through there. Ajeti on the ball, on the baseline, looking for a foot. Sends it across. Trigger was almost pulled there.
Yep, he was ready, eh? He's a bit disappointed, didn't get the chance to do so. Sure, those eyes lit up and he was good to go.
Yes, the ref must have looked at all the players in the way. Might have caught a stray one. So safety first, I guess, but still advantage GRA, who have a 2 goal lead, looking to extend with the Damali brothers. Luke Damali with another cracker of a drag flick. Absolutely pumped with that long levers of his. Really caught it in the slot. Big stride. Keeper had absolutely no chance.
These Ghanaians are just good to go. Poker faced. And still setting on about their work. It could be a long afternoon from the men from the south, the men in the blue, the men from the Bulawayo Hockey Club.
Oh, I tell you what, be it as it may, being a long afternoon begging for BHC, the ladies from Hippo are really enjoying the vibes in the stands, Moody.
Yeah, they've been here quite a while. I think the last two games backing Zimbabwean teams. Nice relaxed atmosphere as we see the GRA. Oh, thought he'd gotten away with it. Nonetheless, there was a man waiting for him if he had managed to break those defenses, and that was going to be Kofi Damali, one of the goal scorers.
Almost getting it there on that deflection from Luke Kofi Damali was Prince Klutze, just deflecting it over the goals. Danger signaled by umpire Neveling. Tatenda Kanyangarara turning that player inside out. Good ball. Baseline run. Can be tapped in here. Fortunately not finding the target. As you heard it, I was also questioning it myself. Why throw your stick? Animated coach Mike McKillop downstairs. Tamsanka Masuku, well picked by Phil Zindi. Just left high school last year. He keeps going, does Mr. Philip Zindi. Chance here, sent it across. Fortunately, not quite finding the mark there. Cool, calm and collected, Captain Matthew Damali.
Knew exactly what was going on there. Onto the foot, I'll carry on, get myself up the park and allow the side to, start a build up.
I tell you what, Mundi, I'm being drawn to the music in the stands. I mean, it looks such a good vibe there. Would you excuse me for a bit?
You go ahead, boy. Spreading that to all parts of the park. We talked about it yesterday. They use a full width, but turn on over at the moment. On their way up on the Bulawayo Hockey Club, he's got two markers up the park.
A little off the ball antics happening.
So just caught a little bit as clean as a whistle. BHC in possession. They'll be making a change. One of their players didn't feel quite too comfortable. I think he's been stuck out onto
Kanyangarara onto Kanyangarara. Shielding the ball really well.
Will line up here for a short corner. I think they've gotten 2 goals from there, Ben. And
2 goals and searching for a hat-trick, I'm sure, is Mr. Luke Coffey Damali, jersey 24.
I wouldn't even change anything. I would make sure it goes to him because, look, he's converted virtually everything. Why not give it to him yet again? Get your side ahead, you know, and then give your hardest workers maybe a bit of a break. Very well worked out. Make that yet another goal, a 4th. Easy as you like, Ben. We pretty much just talked this through. That's just how clinical they are in that facet of the game.
Yes, Henry Quarty there, jersey 10, who calm and composed. The BHC defense sort of hung back, expecting Luke Coffey to come with that monster drag flick of his, but he just slipped it to his left to Henry Quarty, slotting it at the near post. As it is warming up extremely out here. Mable onto Opong. Oh, it's a short corner. A bit. Goal number 5, maybe, Moody?
Telling you. I did this yesterday and I was correct. It's a Sunday. Same, different day, same old buddy.
Betting odds always on point. My trusty buddy in the commentary. But a hat-trick is a begging for Luke Coffey. Damali, brother. Matthew Damali to trap. Goes to Luke Coffey. The slip again. Saved on the line by a diving captain. Tatenda Kanyangarara. Unfortunately, the rebound going straight to the Ghanaian. You called it, Moody. You called it. You deserve a beer. Later on. Later on. Not now.
Got me excited, but call it, Ben. They've just been so clinical at these short corners, and yeah, I can't see a way back into this one for the Bulawayo Hockey Club. If anything, they've actually got to be careful that this could turn really ugly in terms of that scoreline.
Yeah, I mean, don't really look for those kinds of things. You know, the scoreboard can sometimes be very cruel and demoralizing, but 5 goals, it's just GRA are the more stronger Alt-Worlds unit here. Touched down the line here by Opoku, rather, jersey 15. On to Evans Taylor.
Then at the moment, these Ghanaians all over the BHC who at the moment are in all sorts of trouble. Now Foster, or was that Engelbert? I beg your pardon. Smart work from the youngster to produce the goods. Engelbert getting aside a short corner. The skipper of the side, Kanyangarara, make his way from the back to the front. This is his forte as well. Well, you see a Ben and K's kind of move.
Only the ladies are as disciplined to plagiarize that move. But Tatenda is got a big arsenal on him in terms of a slider. Expect the slider to come through. Here we go. Slider, and it comes off the upright there with the follow-up. And he finished that absolute beast of a flick.
Covered the man. Talked him through that walk from the back. You know exactly what he's made of. The captain stepping up when a side needed the most. Hopefully that sparks some sort of comeback from his side. Kudos to the youngster that earned him that short corner. And the skipper, well, it was always going to be that way.
I mean, he strutted up with authority. Hard not to notice that. I mean, he knew what he's going to do. He had one sighter earlier on. There, absolutely decisive. And I said he has the full arsenal on him, able to collect the rebound on the move and just pat it past the goalkeeper. A very good goalkeeper, I must say. A nice highlights package for you, Tatenda.
You owe us there, big guy.
But all the same, a special player. Watched him grow up.
Are you that old? Because I look at him as an older figure to me. And if he looks at you the same way, geez.
Yes, I've had plenty of the Christmas parties. Not to reveal my age, of course, but yeah, it's been a pleasure. Even when we started the whole hockey-focused stuff back in 2009 period, leading into the Olympic qualifiers, all the squad weekends in Bulawayo, the Kanyangarara family actually opened up their home to all the Harare-based players to stay at their double-story mansion in Bulawayo. I mean, such a lovely family, and we grew up, or the boys grew up around us, and it's rubbed off onto them. These are the results that we get to see every day. I mean, both sets of brothers, Tatenda and Mutsawashe, also the under-21 captain. I mean, they've done particularly well for themselves, but it helps to camp around experienced players. As we come to the end of the third quarter, and the Ghana Revenue Authority not particularly happy with each other, but Captain Matthew Mable having a chat with either sets of captain is Mr. Neveling. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, for the fourth and final quarter.
Preparing since early 2025, because we played our league 2025, and throughout the league we were optimistic about our coming to the African Championship because we are the defending champions, and God be so good, we won our league and preparation has been good so far, so we are here to take back the trophy to Ghana. They know themselves, nothing special, as they've been doing always, is we keep the support coming and we wouldn't disappoint them. We are bringing the trophy back to Ghana, so their prayers, their support, their cheers in the stands, at their homes, at their various workplaces, they should keep them coming because we also deliver on this pitch. Yeah. Morale in camp is 100% because we play for our institution and preparation has been just top-notch. in terms of welfare and logistics, everything is fine. And morale from the players is also high because our main target is to take the trophy back home. So nothing more, nothing less, just taking the trophy. That's our focus. Yeah.
My name is Eugene Jumo Echampong, captain of the Ghana Revenue Authority hockey men's team. Yes, we knew that we were definitely going to qualify for the championship. So right from the beginning of our league season, our main aim was everything that we were doing was geared towards competing in the club's championship. Yes, they are feeling very good. Most of us have played in the championship for some time now, and a few of them playing for the first time. So it's quite a kind of a mixed feeling. But then in total, I think that morale in camp is good and the boys are ready.
Yo, what's up? This is Jera. So, word of the day, focus on the winning, keeping positive. See you there.
I think appreciating where Hippo is from. Hippo Valley Estate, it's a farm. So you'll find that the players, their background is their children, initially of employees on the farm. So for them to get to this level, where you're competing for the top crown in Africa, coming from a farm in the middle of, Tirezi, the low belt of Zimbabwe, I think it means the world to a lot of the players here. And in fact, to myself, to actually say we're now on a continental stage coming from that particular background. But getting here it's a team effort. And I think part of the team that you don't see here is those who have helped us to get to this point, the sponsors who've put in a significant amount of money to pay for everything that has managed to get us here. I think we're particularly appreciative to Hewlett's to get us to this continental tournament.
Honestly, I'm so excited. I can't believe that we are finally here. We get to play some good hockey. We get to watch some good hockey. It's been a really long journey from last year qualifying, I think it was in January, and trying to get the pieces together, getting the team together, getting the logistics together because we traveled. And honestly, I feel so grateful to be here. The good thing is we know each other quite well. I think everyone who's come from out of the country, we have played together before, and we've had a few practices together as well. So gelling, we've gelled. We just have to see how we come together on match day, because everyone has to give their best, and that comes down to individuals.
My name is Amr Al-Hadi. I'm playing in Port Fahd hockey team. Just we came here to African Cup for Club Champions. I like all the times we are preparing well, training well, and we came here to get the champions. We came here because we are champions of the Egyptian League, and this is the first time, second time for us to join this tournament, and we hope that we win. First of all, I want to thank the Zimbabwe Hockey Federation, because I think the field is very well, organized very well, and every time we come back to Egypt, we tell about our friends, all things is good about this journey.
It's always really good to have stuff on home soil. Pretty pumped. The ladies are pretty pumped to have it back home. And I'm sure with home support, we should be able to give people a good show.
Oh, we're super excited. I mean, for our team, we've qualified quite a number of times, but just hadn't had the funds to be able to travel to other
gentlemen, for that seemed like a lengthy half-time break. And both sets of sides, it is 5-1 to the Ghana Revenue Authority over Bulawayo Hockey Club, with all to do. And did get a goal back courtesy of Captain Tatenda Kanyangarara, who's having a well-deserved break. More entertainment to come. Crowd in full voice.
So stupid. Probably be asked to take it down, but I don't care. They should know.
Connie Muchono on the ball. No advantage signaled by umpire Mustafa. Nashe Maxen has come out onto the right backside. Here he is on the ball. Deft touch down the line to Daniel Forster. Forster dispossessed there. Transfer to Obeng, back to double goal scorer Luke Coffey. With the monster overhead, direction not quite there. Oslo Weta.
Yeah, interesting.
Connie Muchono to shut down that attack from GRA. Good reach by Connie. Kev January on it there. He sees the ball. It is a foot there.
So the GRA into the circle. Oh, has that found a foot? Oof. It had found a foot. And it will be a short corner. That reaction from me was, it might have been a player waiting to put that away just before the whistle went. Nonetheless, it's in the past.
Yes, and the goalkeeper signaling that it wasn't his player's foot. I mean, sets of socks look the same. One to look out for next time they kit out. I mean, hard to plead. Looks like navy blue or black on black.
Yeah. Not so much in it, to be honest.
Short corner time. Hat-trick opportunity for Luke Coffey. Damali poised, jersey 24. Luke Coffey with the slip there. Deflection. Well saved, Chakwana Gaizanwa. Unfortunately, his defenders just not quite up to it. Heading him down there. But brilliant save, 2 has left. But the Ghanaians, Revenue Authority men are cleaning up the rebound.
Yeah, game sense up and at an all-time high for that GRA side, Ben. Just seizing that opportunity there. Conversion rate in that circle at penalty corners has been second to none thus far.
Yes, absolutely lethal at short corner time. 6 goals to the good over one of BHC. Somebody is down on his haunches as they signal Health Point medics have really been called upon today with that 70-meter dash to the rescue. Do they go? It is 70 meters, is it not?
I'm not arguing that at all, Ben.
You gave me the look, Moody.
Don't worry about it. As our TV director, would say, don't worry about it. He's back up on his feet, the GRA man, as Bulawayo will restart proceedings for us. Where do you think they've fallen short here, BHC, Ben?
I just think it's having it's merely positional play. Philip Zindi in high school, he's a striker, but he's playing right back. And he's electric. You see how good he is in terms of defense. You'd want that kind of player in your midfield. Similarly to the USIS Chibuire, man of the match performance in jersey 14, as he was explaining the transition from defense into attack. Same kind of player, right? That's the person you want to have in and around. Tikwana Zanwa with multiple saves.
Yeah, Ben's old age coming to the forefront again. Cough, I don't know, he was just talking and all of a sudden the old man couldn't breathe. Maybe just mesmerized by the play from the GRA.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I have been yapping since 8 o'clock this morning, or 7:30. I mean, it is now way past 2 o'clock. And yeah, somewhat giving way, but
excuses.
Stop judging me. Stop judging me, Mudiwa.
Ben, do we see another goal here from this GRA? They've just been so clinical, you most likely expect it.
Luke Coffey.
Oh no.
Failing to trap it. Luke Coffey with the shot towards goal. And that is an absolute cracker. Past Tikwana Gaidzanwa. Unfortunately, didn't quite get his angles correct, but there was absolutely no right to score from there. The defense just stood back.
Yeah, that's my point, Ben. How was he allowed that much time? Had an insane amount of time on that ball before. Well, no one actually came to meet him, and he made it 7.
Yes,
at this rate, they're going to get into double digits.
He earned himself his 3rd goal of the match. I mean, hat-trick performance. Full array of skills, overheads. You see a substitute keeper come on. That is a Mr. Daniel Answer Anim. Jersey 31. But just to give Mr. Luke Coffey Damali his flowers. I mean, tall, lanky figure in defense. He's got the full arsenal. Overheads, mean slap, mean drag flick. And as we just witnessed for his hat-trick goal, a mean shot with dead eye accuracy. Would you transfer him into your fantasy team, Moody?
Far too easy. One of your first picks, to be honest.
I think that's something we should actually do for our viewers back home. From all the respective teams, we're seeing both men and women. It'll be nice for you guys to maybe just come up with the team of the day. Maybe. Pick a couple of players from either side who would fit in where. Just to give these players their flowers, a different perspective and approach in viewers, to get each and every one of you involved in it. You know,
In it.
in it.
The GRA, yeah, they've enjoyed their trip. The man who's just been substituted spoke yesterday about how he feels at home here. He was here about 11 years ago when the tournament was hosted in Bulawayo. As they're on another attack yet again, and a short corner, desperation and defence.
Somebody seems to be singing the Prince Edward school song. It's definitely the Gumbura brothers.
So
Shuku. Drag flank. Great save. Takwana Gaidzanwa. Redeemed himself for sure there. Perfect save. Hats off, former Prince Edward boy again, Moody. I don't see any St. John's boys on the field.
Let's point out this is a Matland side.
Well,
the OJs, the Harare champions.
Yes, they are, and it is quite unfortunate that they aren't
Question answered.
a part of this competition. I mean, I tried to vouch for them. You know, they've done particularly well. Consecutive seasons, consecutive champions. A really good outfit led by the likes of Alex and Midge. Gaza Brighty, reverse stick shot! Saved by Takwana!
Easy contender for goal of the tournament. Had that been converted, would have been surely up in that conversation.
Not today, not today, according to the wall that is Takwana Gaidzanwa. Jersey 24, red pads. Really pleading with his defenders to say, hey guys, come on, switch on. Advantage being played here. Phil Zindi with the surge forward. Onto Amable. Good work inside out there. Revenue Authority with the ball across. And a tap in at the P spot for number 9. That is Ibrahim Mohammed. Thanks to his teammate there, number 18, Ignatius Blankson Appia. Pinpoint accuracy to P spot. Gaidzanwa making too many consecutive phases. It's save after save. You're bound to leak a goal.
You can only ask so much of your keeper. He just made a diving effort to his left. As soon as he's getting back up, another shot's on the way. You've got to question the defensive effort there. They need more from those defenders. You didn't question what happens to them when they go up against the Egyptian sides.
It's going to be a long day, but each game you take it as it comes. Maybe they might find Lady Luck on their side. I mean, it's not nice. Mr. Appia, good afternoon to you too. I mean, that must be illegal, Moody. Illegal in a good way, that is. Well blocked, Mutsa Nyangarara to Tatenda, trying to find Koni Muchono. My goodness, sent to the cleaners by Luke Coffey. I hope that wasn't caught in frame.
Yeah, almost being taken to cleaners at the moment. They will want to keep it below double digits.
I hear a nice beat cooking across the field, Moody.
Dominant and just so they didn't even look like they're operating at full capacity. What full tilt really this GRA side, which means they can only improve throughout the week.
Yes, just getting warmed up. They definitely want to be finalist contenders. Be sure that Shakia and Port Ford will have something to say about that, including the gentleman from Chiredzi. Had a strongish performance. They love the show. They love the spectacle of big match games, the settings. And Daza with the monster beat. Daniel Forster to Ozaweta, through to Forster once again. Unfortunately, unable to regather that.
Just waiting on the restart there. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in this encounter. Looking at sending that to this left-hand side on the trams. Dances past his defender, sends the ball back onto the inside, weighing out options. Foster tries to nick that off his stick, doesn't come off. Back and on their way are the Ghana Revenue Authority. Down the line, finding each other at ease. It's something we cried about, especially in the last game, just the lack of completed passes. As I say that, a bit commentators curse. They themselves guilty of exactly that.
Yes, Emmanuel Obeng there in that attempted seesaw back and round to Luke Coffey. Damali not finding the mark despite the efforts of Damali. Philip Zindi on the ball to send it through. Free hit for BHC. Zindi on the ball through to Mutsaka Nyangarara. Mutsaka Nyangarara picked off there by number 8 Prince Klutse. Made it look too easy. Amable on the ball, twisting, turning. I hope young Mutsa Kanyangarara is okay. Shrugs it off. Yeah, just took one to the chin there. Oslaweta with the diagonal overhead to send Kanyangarara. Reverse shot. It is a long corner. Clever defending there by Matthew Dawali, the captain. Damali, rather. Good skill by Nakaseni. And there's a hand at the back from number 8, Prince Klutse. Second short corner for, maybe the third one, for Bloya Hockey Club. Which direction do you think Kanyangarara will go this time, Moody?
He'll go right. Top right is where he'll try. Look to get you right. I don't know. Guess we'll have to find out.
The slider, eh? He loves that one. But, he is positioned just a foot or so on the P spot. Do us the goods, buddy.
That'll be one of the right corners, surely.
Foster to inject. Muchono with the mistrap. To the shrills of the teammates.
Yeah, that just leaves a lot to be desired. You get a chance after a bit of tough going. You've got to at least give yourselves a chance to have a shot on goal.
Yes, I don't think that injection needs to be as hot. Yeah. Kanyangarara with the flick towards goal. Looked to have come off the shin or below the knee as Captain Kanyangarara is signaling. Impeded there as we trickle to below a minute to go here. Ladies and gents, this is the third quarter trickling down. It is 8-1. Will in turn reverse stick shot at top D. It goes wide. Player looks to be injured. Yes, just losing his footing underneath him as he took that reverse stick shot. I do wish him well. Hope he's okay. My friends behind the cameras here are trying to trick me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not taking a part of it whatsoever. No, thank you. Yes, that breakup in play, ladies and gentlemen, is just to attend to the injured player there, number 18. Apia, I think, or it's Daniel Mensah. Didn't quite get a number, but just went down rather awkwardly. But the medics from Health Point are right on the scene. And trying to look after him and get him in the best shape possible. It's a long tournament ahead. We'll resume.
I don't think the lady's gonna carry him off. No, I'm saying, can one of you guys just help? Just to carry him off. There's a lady. You don't have a question. Stretcher, please.
Okay, so might need a stretcher here. Doesn't look too good. Yes, good sportsmanship being shown from the players on the field and also the fans. Team or tournament doctor, Dr. Mkwewa, is right on the scene. be sure to attend to the player who is smiling. So that is a good sign, I should say. We wish him well as we resume play. And to Makiseni. Makiseni trying to find Zindi. That is the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It is 8-1 to GRA BHC, with all to do in the last quarter. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just to invite a very special guest standing next to me, usually behind the camera, just to give his few 2 cents on what it means for him and his craft in delivering the goods for you to see back home. Farai, Pastor Farai, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing, sir?
Very well, and it's been a different perspective for you seeing the tournament from behind the lens. Just explain to the viewers how difficult it is to actually keep track of the action. It's a very coveted and well-crafted skill that you've accustomed to.
I can't say well crafted, but yeah, it's quite interesting because we will also be learning also the rules of the game by just following through the lens. Yeah, sometimes we might think we know, but now we actually discover that we don't know anything. So yeah, seeing the game through the lens, at least it helps us.
Oh, that's a fantastic account. Very humble man, as always. You do a stellar job, good sir. I mean, nothing but the best in delivery of the thing that you do. Well done, and yeah, enjoying your break at the minute, I'm sure.
Yeah, I am. Hats off to our TD, Mr. Kays, eh? Yeah, because if it wasn't for him, we would not have had this opportunity to just be able to just see the game in 3D, you know, in another, we call it 3D because we'll be looking through the lens and also using our 2 eyes, eh? So yeah, hey, Case, hats off for you, guy.
Yes, hats off to our technical director, Mr. Kudzanai Case Tembo, also founding member of Rising Stars. Shout out to you, Mr. Case. Back to the action here. 8-1 it is. Daniel Forster on the ball to Phil Zindi. Not quite getting to it. It's a bit of a rough challenge there on Osler Weta. Makiseni, wrong pass there. gifting the ball away. Change of pace. It is a short corner and a card, unfortunately, coming. It is a yellow for Farai Machemedze. Not Muchedzi, Machemedze. As he comes to the naughty chair, it is 5 minutes. As Mr. Nevling, the umpire here, jots down the number. I'm sure there might be a little bit of afters or an award for a yellow card, Moody.
They'll certainly have a nice catch-up.
Yes, the man himself, Mr. Luke Coffey Damali, lined up, questing for his fourth goal, a rocket, and decisively saved by Takwana Kaitzanwa. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, no, producing the goods on that occasion to keep it to just 8 at the moment. Mazuna back onto the park for BHC, who will restart. Kanyangarara making one of his little runs. Needs to find a mate, but being looked after at the moment by 2 Ghanaian defenders. And he's done a great job of that. Just drawing them into steal or buy his side some more time, but that's when it becomes heartbreaking. I've put in all that work and your mate's gone to lose the ball in such fashion.
Oh, well picked in midfield by Daniel Forster. Even January on the ball, hounded off it. Unfortunately, his first touch, letting Kevin down there. But as you were saying, all the hard work by captain to retain possession along the line, laying it off back and then just gifting it away. Daniel Forster wanted the advantage. Did also Coach Mike McKillop, but good skills, Tatenda Kanyangarara. Good through ball to Daniel Forster, hounded. Reach over the top there. Forster with the through ball, trying to find Kevin January. But just the wrong side of him, but good promising play there. Captain onto 12, onto 17. Forster and January, respectively. Into midfield it goes. Daniel Mensah. Back to Daniel Mensah to reload onto the baseline, touched across. It does go out after that deflected ball. Walter Chuma restarting to Philip Zindi. Unfortunate play. Diagonal ball deflected out by Walter Chuma, jersey 19. Walter also playing in the last couple of years for the Harare men's provincial side, as well as Sagittarius Hockey Club. Luke Damali. Khoniminchono unlucky there on this near side, jersey 11. Not to grab onto that overhead from Tatenda Kanyangarara. Luke Coffee Damali onto Amable, jersey 4, checks back to Damali. Damali up the line to Emmanuel Obeng. Obeng checks infield, taken out by Mutsaka Nyangarara, earns a yellow card. What looks like a flimsy tackle. It's unfortunate for him there, but he did go for the ball, but the GRA player cleverly putting his body in the way.
Yeah, gamesmanship, and almost allowed to go on a little run, but no one quite there. Just look at the attitude. I mean, he wasn't willing to let that ball just roll over that line. Chased it right till the end.
As we see the Ghana Revenue Authority squadron go through their paces here behind the scenes. The little mascot. Just the sight you want to see. Expose your kids to this kind of setting. Revenue Authority with the shot towards goal. Another save from Takwana Kaitzanwa. Great effort again from the goalkeeper. Deflection here. Save again by Kaitzanwa. I'm so thrilled for him. Moody, I mean, yes, he does start off on the bench, but the time that he does come on, he doesn't look at all like a substitute keeper. He looks the goods, eh?
Yeah, he's been pretty good at keeping the Ghanaians out.
Opoku at top D, slips it to Luke Coffey. Luke Coffey with the flick towards goal, saved! Double save from, triple save from Kaitzanwa, kicking it onto the feet of the player. It is a yellow card, playing it after the whistle. Triple save to Takwana Kaitzanwa. Good heads-up play from BHC. Luke Coffey once again thwarting that attack. He's had a standout performance, both in attack and defense. Set piece time lethal, and they're just snuffing out the danger. Looked like a foot, not picked up though.
And now the GRA into that circle shortly, decides to send that in.
A little bit too much on it. Good idea, but looks like the younger.
He had so much. Yes.
Looks like the younger members of the squad are on the field at the minute for BHC. Some worthy caps, I'm sure. Something to brag about with the boys back in their social circles.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a chance at Africa's biggest stage in club hockey. Beautiful little run, making light work of that defender. And again, it's that baseline run to try give them a chance in the middle of the park. He's passed 1, 2 with some really good little touches and then trying to make it into the circle. Just didn't quite come off, as that's been picked up well, and now up on their way, but only a GRA player will meet that, setting it back inside and keeping this pressure on.
Yes, just guilty a couple of times of shielding the ball with the stick. I'm learning a thing or two, and I hope some of our local umpires are watching. Hey, I mean, that's how to call it. I mean, I'm always called for hacking. I mean, the guy will be shielding the ball. Appia on the baseline, jersey 18, not able to trap that one for GRA. Just over 4 to go. Fourth and final quarter. As Philip Zindi trying to mail that to the half there. As break up and play, Mr. Gaitzanwa fix up his straps, or tightens his straps. Onto the field comes, or back onto the field is Mutsaka Nyangarara, who served his time in the bin. Sin bin, that is.
Called off of it on that occasion. Thought they could have been in for a ninth, with about 3 minutes remaining on the clock here at the St. John's Astro for your Africa Cup for club champions.
Smachemedze there, guilty of intentionally infringing Mr. Appia. It is a short corner. A chance for 9 on the board for GRA. Eek. It's an illegal injection there by Luke, or rather Mr. Appia. Substitution. Shot towards goal. Blocked off by Zindi and Weret combination, but just coming off the foot.
One, two.
Now to PHC losing it, and certainly will be, I would have expected advantage going the way of the Ghanaians after that. Just very relaxed in their approach. I mean, they've only got a minute 50 odd to play around with, and this game is pretty much gone, so you can understand that relaxed approach.
No clue where the ball was. in that minute, Amable really turning him inside out.
Yep.
And he's having a good old chuckle at himself. He knows it. Connie Muchono. Connie Muchono on the ball here. Leaves it for Phil Zindi, jersey 9. Zindi with an overhead. Last couple of seconds here, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an absolute demolition of BHC with the sole goal in one. Multiple saves from goalkeepers Nam and Gaidzanwa. But the score is somewhat cruel score in the end, but looks like it will finish 8-1 to the victors and really authoritative Ghana Revenue. BHC, commiserations to them, but Ghana Revenue Authority proving too strong. We'll be back for the post-match presentation of the player of the match.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are out here in Harare, Zimbabwe at St. John's Astro, where it is the African Cup for Club Championships. We've just wrapped up a day 2 encounter, which saw the Ghana Revenue Authority taking on the Bulawayo Hockey Club. Got with us here the man of the match, Luke Coffey Damali. Luke, congratulations on your man of the match award. Talk us through that performance from you guys, 8-1, so clinical. How was it?
It was good. It was good. We learned from our mistake yesterday. We did some corrections from yesterday's game. We took the positives from yesterday, and then we had to improve on it. That's how come today we were just clinical in everything that we were doing. So that's how come we got this outcome.
Absolutely. I mean, I spoke to a captain yesterday. He spoke about how you guys are also defending champions, and you don't want to let that go. What was the chat after your game yesterday with the team?
After the game, we were all about getting to the finals and lifting the cup. So the first game was over. That's the first game, first performance whatsoever. So we were like, okay, fine. Now we take it game after game. We don't need to rush it. That's what we got in the first game. So now we build upon the positives and make things work. That's how come we came out victorious today with that huge margin.
All right, well, congratulations again. And here's your man of the match award.
Thanks, man.
Cheers. So if you might just smile for the camera. That will close us out for this encounter, where the Ghana Revenue Authority taking an 8-1 victory over the Bulawayo Hockey Club to make it 2 from 2 and continue their quest to defend their championship. We'll catch you for the next encounter shortly. Thank you for joining us for this one, live here from Harare, Zimbabwe.